Hello, 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 hello. Welcome back to season two, TBI UNcovered, the platform that allows traumatic brain injury survivors, those with brain injuries, the wheelchair community, stroke survivors, caregivers, medical professionals, organizations, and anyone associated with brain injuries to share their stories and provide resources and tips to those impacted. We're going to do a part two again today with Olivier, and I'm going to bring him in. So he's an independent skills trainer. So we're going to hear more about his story and what he does. So I'm going to bring him in now. Hey, Olivier, how you doing?
What's up, Erica? How you doing? How you doing?
Good. We had a good connection, good connection. So we are good.
What's going
Thank
on?
you. Nothing. Thank you again for agreeing to do this interview. I appreciate it. You're reaching out or whatever. I just thank you for this interview. Thank you for what you do, and let's get into it. So, could you start by introducing yourself? Say where you're from and what you do.
Well, my name is Olivier. I'm from New York. A TBI clients. I'm what they call a IIT, also an independent skills trainer. I'm also and I also have a brand called.
Can you repeat that? Can you repeat that? It went out. You're an artist and
I'm an artist. I also have a brand called 720
you're a musician. You said musician. 726. The brand.
Yes.
Oh, okay. And so you help we were talking earlier, you help TBI clients live independently again, basically. And you were sharing a story about you said one of your clients has three children, something you had three children or something you were saying. And
So, I don't mean to cut you off.
I'm fine, go ahead.
The first client was a young lady.
Mm-hmm.
So can you imagine that she raising three kids, and all of
Mm-hmm.
a sudden, one day,
All of a sudden it cut out. You said all of a sudden something someday.
sudden she had she started with like migraines,
Okay.
and
Mm-hmm.
going to the hospital, being in the hospital for over 6 months,
Mm-hmm.
gets out of the coma, how to eat and how to talk, all these things. Three young children to raise.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, like that. Those stories right there catch my eye, and they kind of keep going.
Mm-hmm. And so you were telling me about another client. You said he's a football player. He's a football player. He's a football player,
Yeah.
and you helping him do like deal with finances and stuff like that.
Well, I was helping him. He has to
He's
be a
in
peer.
college. Yeah, he's
He's
in college.
he wants to be a peer support
Okay.
counselor. So he there's a course that you take, a peer support counselor. So every week I would come chapters. He'd go over questions. I test go
Mm-hmm.
his test after. So
Mm-hmm.
you'd have to go in order to pass that on. So we have a course and certificate
Mm-hmm.
on for become a support counselor.
I love that. Wow, I think it's amazing. Like I said, it takes a special person to help people like myself, who is a traumatic brain injury person, because it can be trying at times, and every brain injury is different. You know, everyone handles brain injury differently, and it's so many different. It's so much that comes with brain. If you don't understand it, it's so it's so like it's so much to it, and it's not just one. It's not cookie cutter. You can't say, "Oh, you're like this because you'll be like this." You can't say that because you never know how your body's gonna react to it, because we're all different. So
Yeah, yeah.
it's a
Everything.
very unique situation. It's a very unique, I don't know what to call it, injury. It's a very unique injury. So it's not that made. It's not cookie cutter. So what do you think? What did you find? is the most gratifying to you about working with TBI clients?
To be honest, I just think it's just the stories.
Mm-hmm.
For me, like, so like when I interview to become, I do today, they make you write an essay about, why you like this job,
Mm-hmm.
want the job, and I'm writing that I like to see people progress. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That's probably like somebody come from one place,
Mm-hmm.
blossom into something else. When it comes
Absolutely.
to something that I see, so like that story about my, or
Mm-hmm.
again, my client to become a peer support counselor. It's stuff that I love to see and
Mm-hmm.
going every day, honestly.
Yes. So, what would you say is needed to work with a TBI client?
Patience.
Patience.
You got patience. Understand. It makes you realize you got to understand where people come from and why.
Yeah.
And with that, I think you're in the best.
Mm-hmm. You gotta have a heart for it. You can't just like, oh, this is a job because it's not a regular 9 to 5. It's not like it's not like this. It takes way more than that. So
Yeah, no. It's not clock in. But
yeah,
it's not one
yeah,
of them jobs.
yeah, yeah. And I can tell you don't treat it like that. You don't make it seem like that. So I can appreciate that. Um, like, well, I know brain injury comes with a lot of emotions and it comes with a lot of stuff. And were you ever been in situations where it was like you felt like you couldn't handle it, or it was too much for you to handle?
I mean, I feel like I got a million stories because
Mm-hmm.
so I have that unfortunate when he was 19, he
Say one more time.
was I had a client when he was 19, he was shot in the head twice.
Mm.
Now, thank God he lived that and
Mm-hmm.
talk about it. But
Mm-hmm.
I can't lie, he's challenged because so much. You know,
Mm-hmm.
they have certain expectations for you. Sometimes you're the only person who understands them, even willing to help them. Sometimes, so at times you feel like you're always that one person.
Mm-hmm.
Those expectations don't ride out on you, but they
Yeah.
just try. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I was shot myself, so I can relate to that. So I was shot in my head too. So yeah, I understand. I was only shot once though, but I can definitely understand that aspect of it and how challenging it can be. Because I don't know all injuries, but I know mines, and I know it has not been easy. I may make it look easy, but it's definitely not like a walk in the park. Um,
Don't
and
mind me asking. Mind me asking, when did you get?
2008, June 1st, 2008, to be exact. So it's been 13 years since I've been injured. Yeah. So
God bless you.
thank you. God bless you as well. Um, so outside of working with brain injury clients, what else was when you still what else you do? What is 726 production? So we got the merchandise on. What is it? Tell us what it's about.
726 is actually my birthday.
Your
So
birthday.
it's my
How,
birthday.
how cool is that?
So it's actually my birthday, and
Mhm.
I remember years ago, for some reason, seeing this number everywhere I went. I was
Mhm.
me a restaurant. As
Mhm.
ended up being 726. I
Yeah.
full game. I still had seconds left on it, and I was like, "This is something." So
Yeah.
I'm like, "Damn, birthday! This is exactly hits." I kind of just ran with it. So
hmm I love it. I would never say that like something simple as your birthday. So hmm, good
yeah,
to
no,
know.
it's actually,
Cool. So how long you been a musician, artist?
uh, I would say around 10 years.
10 years. And what got you into it? What first got you into music and the whole vibe of entertaining people?
So I used to be a band
Used to be
before I ever like I used to play band a lot.
the
I didn't play in the NBA and like I
oh, okay.
played I played in college.
Okay.
Got out of college, I kind of was trying to figure out what's my
Right.
what I was gonna do. So
Right.
you know if you know about I don't know if you remember there was a big hurricane, Hurricane Sandy.
Yeah. hmm Yeah, I do.
So there was no you couldn't go out.
Right.
You'd have to wait hours. Everything
hmm
was kind of closed. Like so you really were stuck to your house.
hmm
I had some money and I bought a bunch of equipment from the store to my house. And from that time, I had like 2 weeks of work because I recorded that whole time I was there for 2 weeks. And then I was like, I want to keep doing this. It was just something I kept pursuing.
Hmm. And so then they branched out to you to manage other people.
Yeah, I mean, so part of me working with TBI clients shows them make me realize I can manage.
There you
I have
go. Yeah.
to deal with people that
Yeah.
already. Why don't I manage others? I like to see people help them progress, see where they can get. Do this with people. Why wouldn't I do it with people by artists?
Yeah. I can see that. That's true. I get people don't think about how it interconnects. If you can like you say you manage something, you do other stuff managing. So I love how God I love how God works all those things and intertwines those things together. You may get to one thing and you're like, well, I can do that too. So as they keep adding on to stuff. So and what's your favorite part about being a musician?
Uh, the writing. I like the writing.
You like writing?
Yeah, I just like sometimes like you'll be stuck.
Mm.
You'll kind of out of nowhere it just connects.
It comes back to you.
Like that you get that aha moment. Like
You do.
it's a good feeling.
It is good. I'm a writer myself, so I'm an author, so that definitely happens to me all the time. Now, do you wake up like in the middle of the night, like you can't get an idea, you gotta write it down real quick, or you forget it? It
Yeah.
happens
No,
to
like what
you.
you
Yeah,
said.
yeah.
You don't write it down, it's not coming back.
You forget. Well, it may come back, but it's not gonna come back the same way. Not the way it
Yeah,
came
you're
back.
not.
The way it got the first time.
Mm.
It happens to me all the time. Like, why didn't I write it down? Why didn't I do that? So it happens to me all the time, all the time. Do you encourage your clients to do something that inspires them, or like do they have any aspirations that they want to do too, or is it just getting back to living the independent lifestyle? Do they have dreams? They have goals like they want to obtain?
Um, yeah. Some of them don't really. Whatever accident currently
Yeah,
happened,
yeah.
it's kind of hard for them to get back to where they were.
hmm
Yeah, they all have some type of goal.
Yeah.
So and the guy that got shot twice. Unfortunately, he's in a wheelchair. Got shot. But this
hmm
guy every day and goes to therapy with belief in his mind. He's going to walk one day.
Absolutely, I feel the same way.
I mean, who am I to tell you it's not going to? So, I mean, whatever support you need, I'll keep therapy. Keep pushing. I've seen
hmm
a lot of girls. The fact that you got shot.
hmm And I'm in a wheelchair. I don't know if I'm in a wheelchair as well. I don't know if you knew it already, but I'm in a chair as well myself. But like you said, you can't really. And people, how can I say this? It's very hard for people on the outside looking in like it looks impossible to people sometimes. And it's fine. You got your own opinion. It's cool. It's cool. You got your opinion, whatever. But it's like if you had a dream or vision yourself or seeing yourself walk with, but I've had dreams of me walking or whatever. And I've been told by like so many people. I get messages all the time. I said I had a dream about you walking. I had a dream about you. People from high school, like oh, like two people, or whatever. I had a dream of playing doing this and that or whatever, walking whatever. And how can you give up like hearing stuff like that and having dreams yourself? And I don't believe God to give us dreams and visions, other visions too, if it was gonna happen. It may not happen like now, but it would definitely happen one day. And as long as you keep that mentality and that mindset and keep the faith about it and don't get deterred, then it can definitely happen. It will happen. So I definitely agree with him on that aspect of it. So yeah. I mean, with anything, that's with anything.
Yeah,
So
no, I get
yeah, it's very important to have any kind of goal to not let nobody steer you away from it because people can always say it's not always being next serious like no you can't do that or no I don't think that's a good idea. So it's not always people saying no to something. So you got to keep pushing yourself and know within yourself that it can happen. So I think it's very important.
that.
Um, what do your peers think about you being helping TBI clients? What do they think about it? Do they even care or are they like
No, I think
disappointed?
they're really surprised. It's kind of like whenever I see somebody, oh wow, what's that about?
Yeah,
Because right, TBI is still something a lot of people know about. It's
yeah,
not
that's true.
every case is not the same
Mm-hmm.
pure skill that you give somebody pure,
Mm-hmm.
but every case is different. You really don't know how to handle it. So for the
Definitely,
most part,
definitely.
people are surprised. They want to kind of got me into it.
Hmm. So I remember when you first reached out to me, I was so touched. I'm like, wow. I never knew there was a position like that. I didn't even know there was. I didn't even know there was a thing like that. And I was like, wow, okay. And they really touched me, and I really appreciate people like yourself that's willing to take the you gotta get out of self and be willing to extend ourselves and um, extend ourselves. I mean, it can be very taxing. I mean, it can be very taxing, but I commend people like you for taking a step and still sticking with it. You've been doing it how long? 6 years? Over 6 years?
It's almost been 6 years now.
Yeah, yeah. That's well, it's a while. So I commend you for that. So what else do you look forward to doing?
I mean, I honestly want to just keep kind of being aware of
Hmm.
TV. Uh, I would just want to keep letting my hand progress and invest. I realized got plans for me.
Hmm.
I'm sure
Absolutely.
put situation in life to prepare. So the way I see it now, and what I'm doing, and just keep looking at my hand.
Absolutely. Yeah, definitely. I love that. So, what would you like other people to know about beyond helping people with TBIs? What else would you tell? What else you want other people to know about brain injuries? Like, what else should they know?
Uh, I mean, yeah, we kind of touched on this before.
Or let's switch it up then. Like, what would you say to somebody who want to do what you do? Like, somebody say, hey, I want to do that too. How can I get into that? How can I, you know, I want to do that too.
Well, the first thing I would tell them is into money
Mm,
first. Do it for the money because they not creating millionaires out of this.
yeah,
Not, not what it's for.
yeah,
For help is for you to help.
yeah.
I would say, understand what you're getting into. Take a lot of patience. It's not really a job. Like,
Yeah, it's like a calling almost, like kind of like a calling somewhat. I
yeah,
would say, yeah,
that's really
yeah,
all. Like,
yeah.
I got certain jobs for free.
Hmm.
So the fact that I even got into it told me everything. I don't
Hmm.
know anybody that does it.
Yeah,
That's what I don't nobody my age. Like, I don't know my age, so it kind of just shows like calling. That's what it is. So
Definitely agree. I love that. I love that. This has been so cool. I'm glad that we're able to do this now. We can hear each other and have an actual conversation, without any interference.
nah, thanks.
Yeah. So, is there anything else coming up for you that you want to tell people about? To like follow you, reach out to you, support your brand. Tell us how we
I
can.
mean, right now, I have a video gonna drop next week.
Mm-hmm.
Looking at like next Friday,
What's it
coming up
called?
next month.
What's the song called?
It's called "Put the Bottle Down."
Okay. Mm-hmm. And what's happening next month? You said.
It comes.
What's happening next month? You said something next month. Something going on next month.
Oh, next month is 7/26.
Okay.
Of course, but I have some music. I have other artists that I manage,
Okay.
and also a documentary too. A lot of things.
A lot of things in the works.
Feel excited, excited and just blessed, honestly.
That's right. So I'm going to tell people your hashtag and all those how they can find you on social media.
You can follow me at _LIVENT. You can also follow 726 at #7 TWENTY 6 score. Yeah, follow us. Putting out constant music coming out. Again, I post their music also. Support the brand. Support the music. We got the merch. You see, Eric got the merch.
That's right. Yeah, I had support. Had support. Yeah. So
Shop.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you so much for taking the time out to talk with me and have this conversation. Like you said, ranger awareness is much needed. Doesn't not talked about enough, especially in our community, our community, meaning our people. Not enough people know about it, and and not to bash anybody, but like I know there's more people our color than just the few I see that's been affected. But I get everybody is different levels at different times can talk about it. Because I wasn't like oh I want to talk about it too. But it took me a second to come around and talk about it myself. So I understand take people given time to get more open about it. But my prayers that they will get more open and bring more awareness to do this thing. So I
Tell your story.
That's right. So I shared it numerous times, but I won't ever stop telling it. So ever. But yeah. So I thank you again for your time, and we're gonna talk. We'll see you on social media, I'm sure. So don't keep me in tune. But I'll be watching you. I'll see you. So it's not the end. It's not the end. So absolutely. So again, thank you for your time. Thank y'all for watching TBI UNcovered. Erica's over now. Bye. See you later.